2-0 against Origen. That's what he was feeling. You've got the team comps on your screen in just a moment. The crowd, we know who you're voting for, but jump on Twitter and let us know if you think Origen or Fnatic will be picking up game.
Varus as a pick has fallen a little bit out of the meta again here in Europe. Teams have figured out we can early camp him, and then he's very easy to shut down.
Yeah, beautiful escapes by Expected there. Sidestepping. That dragon's really hard to kill in the early game, but goes uncontested. Soaz managed to freeze the... He's desperately far behind. The only person that can really do it is Reckless. Only being targeted right now. Q from Braum comes in. He has to flash.
And
doesn't flash.
Not going to be able to. Actually started themselves off the dragon. Origen are nearby, and there are teleports out.
Forcing a fight on the dragon, but stolen by Amazing. You hide your weaknesses. Huni still has his flash. Rainover goes up.
Fnatic's trying to get away. No stunts coming in yet. Glacial Fissure comes out. Cannonbin's wave clear completely nullified by Miffy. And it looks like Origen, they're going to try and focus this tower down. There's a two-man stun into a two-man knocker. Yellowstar is going to get out. Fnatic have got their first kill. They're trying.
Overpowered. If you can barely clear the minions, what can you do against the amount of poke? But they're very weak at taking the Baron because they rarely have anyone who can really tank it, and you don't want to get set up. Now we need to see what happens in the mid lane because Reckless is nearby with the rest of Fnatic. They're going in!
They've caught Picky! Picky used his flash already and he's down! Fnatic have got a kill! Soaz is teleporting in! Origen do such good work with vision. You see all the deep wards. Fnatic are a little grouped up. They're focusing on the tower. Origen are the ones that are split and retreating. Reckless is trying to run him down with Whimsy. The explosive cask is going to mix them around. Barrel into barrel for a double barrel kill. Huni gets knocked down. Febiven and Reckless retreating. Reckless is low. Peck is going to start charging the piercing arrow. He's going to snipe Reckless, but not enough for the kill. Former teammates chasing them down. The piercing arrow from Peke penetrates Reckless's heart.
Origen comes in. They're starting the Baron. Febiven, it's time to be a hero.
Deficio, history repeats itself at 22 minutes 4 weeks ago. Fnatic overstayed a team fight, lost it and lost Baron, and found themselves 7,000 gold down. Their 7th tower. They had a 21-game winning streak, and this might be the one that ends that. An inhibitor is going down, and Origen in the finals, a team that so many people had counted barrels up. And they're going to knock Fnatic out of the air with a barrel roll of destiny. Another inhibitor being focused down. Origen at 25 minutes are using the poke and the Baron empowered minions to shut Fnatic down. Inhibitor number 2 will fall shortly, and for Origen, the safe calls to back away and spend that.
Setting himself and the rest of his team behind in that swap. And of course Origen, full credit to them using that advantage. Soaz has been so far ahead of Huni.
Number 1 seed in the World Championships for Europe. And this may be the start of that push. Soaz is on the Nexus turret. Febiven and Huni have been pulled away to try and deal with one pirate. He's got a tower. Soaz is looking for another tower. He's got some minions to deal with first. The cannon barrage is going down, and the rest of Origen, they've been engaged on. Yellowstar's looking for the fight. They've got Miffy, but he's not a damage dealer. That's an aggressive rocket jump forward. Soaz has the help of the minions. Origen are onto the Nexus. Oh, see, Soaz forced away. Fnatic are going to try dig deep and try to protect their base.
But he's pulling all of Fnatic back to the Nexus so Nils can take down the last outer turret. Origen, they are still in full control.
Origen is beautifully dancing around the lack of engage of Fnatic, backdooring their former teammates with Soaz right here. Third inhibitor falls, Nexus is exposed. How
of early game power, just with your very, very strong base damage. You're now trying to be basically an assassin, yet there's no way for
around the walls. He wants to catch somebody off guard, gets sped up, going for the combo here, but misses because Origen can just sidestep, re-engage.
Look at the barrel! Fnatic have lost one, they've lost their captain, even through the unbreakable will. Origen are going to push forward. The chain of corruption doesn't connect, but it didn't need to because Niels has got himself another kill. Origen are pushing into the Nexus turret for Fnatic in a 2v5. It's simply not going to happen. For the first time in 3 months, 12 weeks, 6 patches, one team added 1 loss to Fnatic's roster, and it's Origen in the finals.
Can we just praise Origen for that pick and ban phase? Such a smart setup with Varus as the last pick. They had all the combinations to build a great poke comp. Braum was there as well to stop some of the wave clear coming in to protect his carries. And we just saw them here. There were no answers for Fnatic. Either you flank with your Alistar, if that is spotted, done.
Yeah, Fnatic has been fantastic throughout this year, just playing these low engaged but very high zone control type of composition. Then they steadily get a lead with better rotations, with better map play. But now they found themselves behind, and the very thing that made them excel in the league so far just not allow them to have a comeback mechanic. All they had was Flash Cocoon and Yellowstar flanking, and eventually Origen, they found out, they knew, okay, if Yellowstar can't get behind us, if his Flash is on cooldown, that limits almost all the engage potential, and then we just siege. And beautiful split push from Soaz. That man, yeah, he carried the hell out of that game.
Flank is OP.
He did, but not only the pick and ban, from the minute one of execution, it was Origen